Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that's, surprisingly powerful. We're going to take that feeling of gratitude and turn it into an awesome essay. I'll walk you through it step by step so you can tell your story with total confidence. Let's dive in. So let me ask you something. Have you ever just stopped to really think about what you're thankful for? It sounds simple, right? But honestly, just pausing to answer that is the absolute foundation for a great essay. It's how you find those specific feelings and memories we're going to build on. So go on, take a second. What's the very first thing that pops into your head? All right, before we get into the nitty-gritty of how to write this thing, let's talk about the why, because understanding the power of gratitude is so key. It's not just some fuzzy feeling that comes and goes. Nope, it's a practice, something you do that can actually make you stronger and, more resilient. The benefits are totally real. In this definition, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Gratitude is all about noticing the good stuff. It's an active choice. It's not about ignoring the hard parts of life or pretending they don't exist. Of course they do. It's about consciously deciding to also focus on and appreciate all the good things too. And wow, the results of doing this are pretty incredible. Just look at this list. It connects to so many good things. Like take improves your self-esteem. That's a big one. When you really think about the people or things that have your back, it just reinforces how much you're worth. So really, this essay isn't just an assignment. It's a chance to actively build yourself up. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's get practical. We're going to use a super straightforward blueprint for this essay. The whole point is to take any stress or anxiety out of the writing process. Just think of this simple 4-paragraph structure as our roadmap. Easy. So here it is, our roadmap. It's simple. An intro to grab the reader, 2 body paragraphs where you tell your stories, and a conclusion to wrap it all up nicely. We're going to break down every single one of these, and we'll start with that all-important opening. You know how they say first impressions are everything? Well, it is so true for essays. Your intro has 2 jobs, and they're both super important. Grab the reader's attention, and then give them a sneak peek of what you're going to talk about. So yeah, for your introduction, just 2 simple goals. Goal number 1, pull the reader in. Goal number 2, introduce the 2 things you're grateful for. And that's it. We're just stating the topics. Don't worry about giving away all the details just yet. And here's the recipe for it. First, start with a hook. A question is always a great way to go. Second, just briefly share what gratitude means to you. And third, clearly state your 2 topics. It's a simple but really effective formula. And boom, here's a perfect example of that last step. 2 things I am grateful for are my family and my basketball team. See how clear and direct that is? In just 1 sentence, your reader knows exactly what's coming. No mystery, just a clear path forward. Okay, now we're getting to the heart of the essay, the body paragraphs. This is the fun part. This is where you bring your gratitude to life with your own personal stories and all those great details. The whole point of these paragraphs is to go from just saying what you're grateful for to showing your reader why it matters so much. That's where the real connection happens, in those specific examples, those memories, those feelings that you share. And check this out. The 2 body paragraphs are basically twins. They follow the exact same structure, just with a different topic. And that's awesome, right? Because once you figure out how to write the first one, you just do it again for the second. It makes the whole process so much simpler. And here is that 4-step formula I was talking about. It works for both paragraphs. Number 1, start with a clear topic sentence. Number 2, explain why this thing is so important to you. 3, and this is the crucial part, give 2 or 3 specific examples. This is that show, don't tell moment. And finally, number 4, wrap it up with a strong closing sentence. Now, if you ever get stuck trying to add those details, these sentence starters are like a secret weapon. They're designed to push you past just making general statements and get you right into the specific stories that make your essay pop. Seriously, think of them like keys that unlock your best memories. All right, look at us. We've built the foundation with the intro, we've built the core with the body paragraphs. Now it's time for the final piece of the puzzle, the conclusion. This is your chance to really leave your reader with something powerful to think about. A really good conclusion has 2 jobs. First, it wraps up your main points, nice and neat. But then, it does something else. It kind of zooms out and looks at the bigger picture. It answers that question, why does being grateful even matter? So here's how you do it in 3 easy steps. 1, restate your 2 main points, but just say them in a new way. Don't just copy-paste. 2. Explain how being grateful actually makes your life better. And 3. End with one final thought that leaves your reader thinking. And this right here is a perfect way to start that final reflective part. Being grateful helps me. It just forces you to think about the real personal impact of gratitude, which is going to make your conclusion feel so much more authentic and meaningful. Okay, so at this point, you should have a whole draft written. And hey, that is a huge accomplishment, so pat yourself on the back. Now all that's left is the final polish. It's these little finishing touches that take an essay from good to great. Just think of this as your final checklist before you're done. Quick questions to ask yourself. Are you using transition words like first, also, or finally to help your reader follow along? Are your sentences complete? And this is the big one. Does it have real feeling and strong examples? And of course, always, always give it one last read-through to catch any pesky typos or punctuation errors. And so we're ending right back where we started with that simple question. But hopefully you're looking at it with a whole new perspective now. Because knowing how to write about gratitude is one thing, but actually practicing it is something else entirely. So I'll leave you with this to think about. What good in your life are you going to remember to be grateful for today?